I'm so damn hard on myself sometimes that I forget to listen to what my body is actually telling me. Craving more sleep? Take it. Waking up wanting food? Go and eat. If there's one thing I've learned in my time as a professional athlete, it's the importance of listening to your body, and it's so damn simple. I'm so strict on myself that at times I find myself punishing my mind and neglecting to recognize what I really desperately need. 2022 was a massive year for me. I did 52 Everest and I climbed 20,000 meters of vert every single week. I don't know how. What I do know though is that I neglected a lot of things in life purely as a result of coping with the stress that I was under. It worked for a year, but looking back, I realized just how unhealthy it was. My mind suffered and I'm really paying for that now. When I was a young cyclist starting out back in Australia, I'd get up and I'd ride 150 kilometers at 4:30 a.m. 5 days a week before I went to work. I was obsessed and I was convinced that in order to be the best, I had to flog my body despite the niggles in the knees and the constant tiredness. But I was eventually caught out. I developed an overuse injury in my knee and I got diagnosed with chronic fatigue. If there's one real lesson here, it's the power of listening to your body and understanding what it wants or needs. So here we go, depression hack number 3, listening and respecting yourself despite the noise. I'm an ultra cyclist, not a doctor, so keep that in mind as you dive into this video. So I'm sure, like me, you guys set yourself ambitious goals, be that on the bike or as part of your daily life at work and as a human being. I suffer from an obsessive compulsive personality disorder, and so when I do set a goal, I work at 300% to achieve it. And last year was a very good example of that. In 2023, one of my ambitions is to be and do more than just a professional cyclist. And in looking to better myself, I'm looking at ways that I can be better and how I can apply these techniques and learnings to you guys so that you can be better too. You can think of me as the guinea pig in that sense, the one that basically goes and does all the stupid shit and then reports back to you guys, the humans, with the findings. So as a blanket statement, being perfect all the time is bullshit. It's impossible and it shouldn't happen. You heard that right, and while social media would suggest otherwise, I can confidently say that it's wrong. While we can strive to be our best selves 90% of the time, recognizing that we are human and we do fuck up is just as important, so as not to be too hard on ourselves. There were days last year when I should have stayed in bed and rested, waited for the rain to pass and ridden later in the day. But my obsessive personality got the better of me and I had to go and get it done. There were other days where I'd agreed to meet a mate for coffee and at the last minute realized that I was too tired. But in this ever constant search of perfection, I disregarded what my body was telling me. Instead of staying home and resting, I'd go and take that coffee. And the following day, I'd pay for it because I needed the rest. Do you guys see what I'm getting at here? There are times in our lives as we work towards goals that we have to be dedicated and we have to give it our all. But on the flip side, there are also times when we need to listen to our body and respect what it's telling us. Don't ride today. The weather's crap and you can make it up tomorrow. Message your mate. Tell him that you're too tired for coffee. If he's a good mate, he'll forgive you. Wake up at 3 a.m. starving, get out of bed and go get some nutrients in your system. Your body telling you it wants food at 3 a.m. is a pretty damn good sign that your body needs food. Stop trying to be a skinny cyclist. You don't have to be like that. I hope this is making sense. The point I'm trying to get across is that we need to listen to our bodies. Our bodies have an innate way of telling us something, and when it does, we really should listen. There's a difference between being slack or lazy and taking the rest you need and refueling like your body wants to be fueled. By respecting this, you're going to feel less restrictive and you're actually going to be more in touch with your mind. So there you go, there's another one for you guys. Respect the body and the mind and listen to what it's telling you. I'm actually really enjoying putting these videos together because it's a massive reminder of all the learnings from the last year, some of which I honestly forget to apply at times. In recording these, I'm finding it really helpful to relearn them, and that's great. That's it for another week. I'll see you guys next time for another one of my depression hacks.